afternoon, students. Good afternoon to everyone. So, have you all tried the exercise? First exercise, students, yesterday? Yes? Have you all tried that exercise? Yesterday were the concepts clear of Cartesian product and everything which all we studied yesterday. Were those concepts clear to everyone? Yes? Okay. So, shall we start with the exercise then? Exercise 2.1. Let us do one by one. And those who all have tried, please verify your answers. Okay? So let us go for the first question. The first question says if x plus x by 3, if x by 3 plus 1, comma y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3, comma 1 by 3, then we have to find the values of x as well as y. Observe here, students. I already told you all, right? So, Mohammed, very good, right answer. I already told you, students, in remarks of Cartesian product, we have already studied when do we call two ordered pairs to be equal, students? In remark, we have studied. When do we say two ordered pairs are equal? Only when corresponding first elements are equal as well as corresponding second elements are equal. Right? So now this here, they have already given that these two ordered pairs are equal. So if these two ordered pairs are equal, what can that imply? That implies corresponding first elements are equal, that is x by 3 plus 1 is equals to 5 by 3, and corresponding second elements are equal, that is y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Right, students? So corresponding first elements are equal as well as corresponding second elements are equal. So if you solve these two equations, you can get answer x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1. It's easy, right? You can solve the equations. If you solve these two equations, you will get these two answers. X is equals to 2 as well as y is equals to 1. Very good, Mohammed. It is the right answer. Next, second question. What is second question? It says if the set A has 3 elements and set B has elements 3, 4, 5, find the number of elements in A cross B. That is Cartesian product of A and B. How many elements set A is having, students? 3, right? What all things are given, we will write it first. Okay. So in first set A, we have 3 elements. And second set B, they have given us what are the elements. We have 3, 4 and 5. So what is the number of elements in set B? What is the number of elements in set B? We have 3 elements. So in set A, we have 3 elements. In set B, we have 3 elements. They have asked what is the number of elements in Cartesian product A cross B. So what is the formula? Number of elements in Cartesian product is equals to number of elements in first set into number of elements in second set. So what answer you will get? 9. So there are 9 elements in my Cartesian product A cross B. Right answer, Mohammed. Jyoti, right answer. So second question, answer is 9. Let us go for the third one now. Third question. If G is equals to 7, 8 and H is equals to 5, 4, 2. So we have given G is equals to 7, 8 and H is equals to 5, 4, 2. We have to find Cartesian product G cross H as well as Cartesian product H cross G. Okay, someone has given, Mohammed has given the answer. Let us check whether it is correct or not, Mohammed. Okay. So first of all, let us find what is G cross H. So in G cross H, all the elements, how they will look, students? They will be of the form A, B, where first element should belong to first set and second element should belong to second set. This is the mathematical definition of G cross H. Right? So let us find those elements now. First ordered pair 7, 5. Second 7, 4. Third 7, 2. Next ordered pair 8, 5, 8, 4 and 8, so these are the elements of G cross H. These are the elements of G cross H. Is it correct, Mohammed? Pragati, did you verify? Yes, it is correct. Very good. Right answer. Very good, students. So, G cross H will be this. If you have confused whether this answer is right or wrong, you can verify it with that formula, students. What is that formula? Number of elements in the Cartesian product. See, in my first set G, I have 2 elements. In my set H, I have 3 elements. So, how many elements should be there in Cartesian product? How many elements should be there in Cartesian product G cross H? Yes? How many elements should be there in the Cartesian product, students? 6, right? 2 into 3, 6. See, here we have 6 elements. We have 6 elements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, our answer is correct. Right? So, like this you can verify. Similarly, I hope you can find what is H cross G, right? What is H cross G? Now, the first element should be taken from set H. So, what all you will get? First ordered pair is 5, 7, 5, 8. Next, 4, 7, 4, 8. Last 2, 7 and 2, 8. Again in here in this Cartesian product H cross G, we will have 6 elements. 2 into 3, 6. Right, students? So this is my H cross G. Cartesian product H cross G. And you can observe, students, G cross H is not equal to H cross G. Both these are not equal. Right? Let us go for the next question now. Third or fourth one. What is the fourth question? State whether each of the following statements are true or false. If the statement is false, rewrite the given statement correctly. So the first one in fourth main, we have to state whether they are true or false. If P is equals to M, N and Q is equals to N, N, then P cross Q is equals to. So if P has 2 elements M, N and if Q has 2 elements N, M, then they are saying that their Cartesian product will consist of 2 elements. That is M, N and N, M. Is this true? Is this true, students? First one. It is false, right? Can you tell me the right statement then? See why it is false. See why it is false. In P, how many elements we have? 2. In Q, how many elements we have? 2. So in their Cartesian product, how many elements it should have? 4. Very good. 2 into 2, 4 elements it should have, right? But here they have given that it has only 2 elements. So it is wrong. Right? So let us see what is the right one. So we have to write now what is P cross Q. Let us start with P now. First element should be taken from P and second element should be taken from Q. So first element M, N. Next M, M. Next N, N. Last N, M. So this is the right statement. This is the right statement. Yes? I hope everyone understood. So the statement was false and this is the right statement. Is it fine, students? Okay. Now let us go for the second one. Second statement, what is given? If A and B are non-empty sets, then A Cartesian product B is non-empty set of ordered pairs x comma y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. Is it true or false? Second statement, if A and B are true non-empty sets, then Cartesian product A cross B will contain all those ordered pairs which such that first element belongs to first set and second element belongs to second set. Of course it is true. It is just the definition of Cartesian product. Yes, it is just the definition of Cartesian product. So it is true. Third one, if A is equals to 1 comma 2 and B is equals to 3 comma 4, then A Cartesian product B intersection null set is equals to null set. Is it true or false, students? Is it true or false? It is true. Okay, let us check. Now we will solve this step by step. Whenever they'll give you such example problems, you first go for bracket part. Now here, what is bracket? B intersection null set. If you take intersection of any set with an empty set, what you will get? We have studied this in the properties, okay? What is B intersection null set? Any set intersecting null set will be equal to what? Null set, right? Because in null set we do not have any elements. So there are no elements common in these both sets, null set and any set B. There are no elements common in both these sets. So B intersection null set will be null set. So A cross B intersection null set is null set, right? Due to this reason, B intersection null set is equals to null set. So what you will get? A Cartesian product null set. And in remarks of Cartesian product, in my previous class we have studied remarks of Cartesian product, right? In that, what we have studied? Cartesian product of any set with null set is equals to what? Cartesian product of any set with respect to null set is equal to null set, right? It is equal to null set. So on the whole, this thing is equal to null set. So obviously the statement is true. I hope everyone is getting these answers properly. Yes? Okay. Now let us go for the fifth question. If A is equals to minus 1 comma 1. If A is equals to minus 1 comma 1, we have to find A cross A cross A. Actually, this is not there for you. This is reduced from your syllabus. This Cartesian product of 3 sets. It is reduced from your syllabus. Okay, but to still will do. Okay, to find the Cartesian product of 3 sets, first what we will do? We will find the Cartesian product of 2 sets first. First we will find A cross A. So what will be A cross A? Can you tell me, students, what will be A cross A? Yes, of course it is non-empty set. See, my set A has 2 elements. So A cross A will have how many elements? My set A has 2 elements. So how many elements does A cross A will have? What is the number of elements in Cartesian product A cross A? 4. Very good. Because A set we are going to take it twice. So 2 into 2, 4. So number of elements in this Cartesian product will be 4. Now tell me, what are those elements? Can you identify them? What are those 4 elements in the Cartesian product A cross A? See, again you are taking A is equals to minus 1 comma 1. So these 2 sets Cartesian product you are taking now, right? Those 2 sets are same. Now let us write one ordered pair one by one. So first one will be minus 1 comma minus 1. Next minus 1 comma 1. Next 1 comma minus 1. Next 1 comma 1. So these will be 4 elements in my Cartesian product A cross A, right? Do you all agree with this? Yes, students, do you all agree with this? Okay. Now let us find the Cartesian product. Now we will add one more set to this. A cross A cross A. So you will write this set as it is. That is minus 1 comma minus 1, minus 1 comma 1, 1 comma minus 1, 1 comma 1. So this is A cross A into A into A. Now observe here, students. This is my one set and this is my other set. In this first set I have 4 elements and in this second set I have 2 elements. Here I have 4 elements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And here I have 2 elements. So how many elements does this whole Cartesian product will have? What will be the number of elements in this whole Cartesian product A cross A cross A? Why I have taken 3 in the bracket? Mohammed, I didn't understood your question. See here. First what we have done, we have found out what is Cartesian product of A cross A. Sets we have taken. Next what you have done, A cross A, then you have again taken the Cartesian product of A. So this you will write it into, that is cross product, again the set A, minus 1 comma 1. Now here in this first set I have 4 elements. In the second set I have 2 elements. 4 elements, 2 elements. So what will be the total number of elements in this whole Cartesian product? It will be 8, right? Why can't you answer rightly? It will be 8, right, students? See, 4 into 2, 8. So totally we will be having 8 elements in this Cartesian product A cross A cross A. Yes? I hope now you all will agree with it. Totally how many elements will be there in A cross A cross A? We will be having 8 elements. You can verify. N of A cross A cross A will be equal to what? It will be equal to N of A into N of A into N of A. Right? So in A we have 2 elements, 2 elements, 2 elements. That is equal to 8, right? So in this ordered triplet, Cartesian product of this ordered triplet, we have 8 elements. Right? Now we have to find all those elements. So let us find all those elements now. Again what we have to do? See, you have to be very careful now. In this first set, we have elements as ordered pairs. And in the second set, we have elements as single digit numbers. Please, if you have any doubt, just clarify that right now, okay? In this first set, we have elements as ordered pairs. This is my first element, second element, third element, fourth element. But in the second set, we have only 2 elements and those are numbers. Minus 1 is 1 element, 1 is 1 element. Now I want to write the Cartesian product of these two sets. So how I will write it? Please listen here. My first element will be minus 1 comma 1. I will write this first element. Second element. So this whole thing will be my first element in this Cartesian product. Right, students? Similarly, what will be my second element? First I will write this minus 1. And then you will take the second element. Right? I hope everyone is understanding. Next, you will take the second element. Minus 1 comma 1. Minus 1. Yes? Similarly, minus 1 comma 1. 1. Go with this now. 1 comma minus 1. Minus 1. 1 comma minus 1. 1. Still 2 more elements. 1 comma 1. Minus 1. 1 comma 1. 1. So totally we have 8 elements, students. The same answer you have got, Mohammed? This is the right answer. See, If you have written this, then it is entirely wrong. 1 comma 1 comma 1. This is different from this. These both are entirely different, students. I hope you can see this. These both are entirely different. See. 1 comma 1 comma 1 is entirely different with this. These both are not equal. Right? I hope everyone is observing that. Here in this ordered pair, we have only 2 elements. This is ordered pair. This is ordered triplet. Here we have 3 elements. Right? Here first one is, this is ordered pair. First element is 1 comma 1. This is first order element and this is second element. But here this is ordered triplet. First element is 1, second element is 1, third element is 1. These both are entirely different. Please make the difference. Okay, so here you can observe in my ordered Cartesian product of 3 sets, we have got how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have got 8 elements. I hope everyone understood this example. Did you all understand this example? Everyone? Any doubts in this example, students? Okay. So we shall proceed with the next example then. Sixth one. This question is, if A cross B is equals to A comma X, they have given us the Cartesian product. A cross B is equals to A comma X, A comma Y, B comma X and B comma Y. So they have asked us to write what are the sets A and B. They have asked us to find A and B. So can you tell me what will be the answer, students? I told you, in the Cartesian product we will be having ordered pairs. Yes, of course we are having ordered pairs. And in each ordered pair, first element will always belong to the first set and second element will always belong to the second set. These are clear, right? Very good, mom. Who is that? Very good, Mariam. Right answer. These things were clear, right? So now here in these ordered pairs, what are the first elements? A is one element. It is repeated, so you need not write it. And one more element, what it is B. B is also repeated, so you have to write it once. Now, in set B means second element. What are the second elements? X and Y. Very good, students. Right answer. So these are the two sets A and B. Question number 7. Let A is equals to 1 comma 2, B is equals to A is equals to 1 comma 2, B is equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, C is equals to 5 comma 6 and D is equals to 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8. So we have to verify two things. Okay, let us go for the first one. What they have given us? A cross B intersection C is equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. So this we have to verify, right? So how to verify, students? How to verify this, students? Yes, how to verify this? What we will do? We will consider LHS. Okay, let us consider LHS. We will find what is LHS. Then we will consider RHS. We will find it. And then we will see whether LHS is equal to RHS or not. So what is LHS? It is A cross B intersection C. A cross B intersection C. Now what is set A? It is 1 comma 2. cross. What is B intersection C, students? Means what are the things common in sets B and set C? What are the elements which are common in set B and set C? What is B intersection C? Yes? What is B intersection C? Observe there. Yes, what is B intersection C? No answer? See, in this B set we have elements. Very good. It is null set. Null set, students. Mohammed. Saklain, it is null set. Right? You can observe here. We don't have any elements common in both these sets. So it is null set. It is null set. Here we'll write this set as A itself. A cross. What is B intersection C? It is null set. So what will be A cross null set? What will be A cross null set? Cartesian product of any set with null set is equal to what? Very good. It is equal to null set. It is equal to null set. Now we will find what is RHS. RHS what it is? It is A cross B intersection A cross C. Okay. Now let us find what is A cross B. This is A and this is B. So can you tell me what is A cross B? Come on, tell me, students. We will start with each ordered pair one by one. Tell me first of all what is A cross B. First ordered pair is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Next 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. So this is my A cross B. Now this set intersection. Next we have to write what is A cross C. Right? What is A cross C? We can observe these two sets 1, 2 and 5, 6. 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 2, 6. So this is my A intersection, A cross C. Cartesian product of A cross C. So this set, this first set is my A cross B and second set is my A cross C. What is their intersection, students? Means what is common in both these sets? Yes, what is common in both these sets? Do you see any common element in both these sets? Very good, Mohammed. We don't have any element which are common in both these sets, students. So their intersection will be equal to null set. Their intersection will be equal to null set. So both LHS is also null set as well as RHS is also null set. Hence LHS will be equal to RHS. Means A cross B intersection C is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C. Thus we have proved the first one. Right? I hope everyone got it. Did you all understand, students? Okay. Now let us prove the second one. A cross C is a subset of B cross D. Is it true? Anyone has tried? A cross C is subset of B cross D. Is it true? You have to check it. You first find what is A cross C and then you find what is B cross D. And check whether A cross C is subset of B cross D or not. Okay? Please, you need to check it. It is very easy. Okay, students? Will you all do it? Find what is A cross C and then find what is B cross D. And then check whether this is subset of this or not. Will you all do it? Okay. So let us go for the 8th question. Eighth one. Let A is equals to 1, 2, and B is equals to 3 comma 4. We have two questions here. We have to write what is A cross B and how many subsets will A cross B have. List them. So here, first of all, let us write what is A cross B. What will be A cross B? See, A has 2 elements, B has 2 elements. So A cross B will have 4 elements, right? So let us write them. 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. We have 4 elements. Now first question is, how many subsets will A cross B will have? How many subsets it will have, students? We have studied in sets. If a set has m elements, then total number of subsets of A will be equal to 2 to the power m. If a set has m elements, then total number of subsets of this set will be equal to 2 to the power m. Similarly here, total number of subsets of A cross B will be equal to what? How many elements it has? 4. So that will be equal to 2 to the power 4. So it will have 16 subsets. Very good. It will have 16 subsets. Next question, we have to list them all. So let us list them all. As I told you, all possible subsets will be, collection of all possible subsets will be what? Power set, right? So let me write it as P of A cross B. Let me write it as P of A cross B, because all collection of all possible subsets is nothing but a power set. So this is power set of Cartesian product A cross B. So let us list them all. First, which it will come? Null set. Then you start taking singleton sets. Like first you will take 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. Right? Next you will take 2 element sets. So first will be 1 comma 3 comma 1 comma 4. Next 1 comma 4 comma 2 comma 3. Sorry, go order wise. 1 comma 3 comma 2 comma 3. Next 1 comma 3 comma 2 comma 4. I hope everyone is getting it. Next 1 comma 4 comma 2 comma 3. 1 comma 4 comma 2 comma 4. Next 2 comma 3 comma 2 comma 4. And lastly what you'll get? The whole set, right? That is, no, next is 3 element set. I hope till you all understood, students? See, this is first element, second element, third element, fourth element, fifth element. Here 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So still we have to write 5. Till here, did you all understand? Yes? Did you all understand this, students? Here we all wrote 2 element sets, 2 element ordered pairs now. Now we will write 3 element ordered pairs. That is ordered triplet we will write now. Okay, I'll erase this. So what will be 3? So let me write 3 element, that is ordered triplet. 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3. This is the first order triplet. Next 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 4. Order triplet. Next what you'll have? 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. Next 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4, 1 comma 3. So 4 ordered triplets we got. And lastly you will write the whole set. Lastly you will write the whole set. That will be whole Cartesian product A cross B. So starting with here, you will end up here. So totally how many elements you have here? Can you count them? You will be having 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, exactly 16 we have. Right, students? So like this, you have to write all the subsets. First, one element